Текс. Вот это. Все, продолжаем. Вот это. Да. Оно. Так, и чё?
It is good to see Johnny has returned to the way of the light. You are to be commended for your role in this. Your actions give us great hope for the future. Your training is now complete, Padawan. And perhaps now it is time we dealt with the matter of the dream you and Bastila shared. When we heard of the ruins in your dreams, Master Dorak recognized it as one of a series of ancient structures here on Dantooine. This one in particular lies to the east of this enclave. We sent a Jedi to investigate, but he has not returned. Perhaps sending him in the first place was a mistake. The Force is guiding you through your visions. It may be that exploring the ruins is a task tied to your destiny. That is why the Council has now decided you should be the one to investigate this. The secrets to stopping Malak may be hidden within those ruins. You must investigate them and find what Revan and Malak were looking for.
Какие же, сука, ублюдки. И ведь они знают плот-твист. Что случилось с джедаем, которого вы отправили на разведку?
We do not know. That is one of the things you must investigate. We fear the worst. Is there anything else you want to know?
Почему я так не нравлюсь магистру Вруку?
Master Vrook may seem harsh and critical, but he understands the dangers that lie in your path. He wants you and Bastila to be fully prepared when you finally face Lord Malak. The way ahead will be difficult for young Bastila, and for you. But you must draw strength from each other.
Да не поэтому.
Force be with you.
Пиздобол.
I demand justice! The Central family is a blight upon Dantooine. They must be punished.
The Council will look into this matter, Mr. Matale. You must be patient. Your accusations have no proof, and we do not want you stirring up trouble with the Sandrals if there is some mistake.
Mistake? My son Shen is missing. How can there be any doubt the Sandrals are to blame?
There are other possible explanations for your son's disappearance.
Ah, you Jedi are good for nothing but talk. I shall only wait so long before I take action on my own.
As dangerous as the threat from Darth Malak and the Sith may be, we Jedi cannot simply abandon our other responsibilities. The Council has promised Alan Matale we will look into his son's disappearance. Should you have time, Padawan, you may want to investigate this matter.
Разберусь с этим немедленно.
If Shen Matale is not returned to his father, it may ignite a savage and bloody feud between the Matale and Sandral estates. We must not allow that to happen.
Your study and training are important, of course, but the Jedi are not a cloistered order. Our influence and teachings must spread beyond the walls of our academies.
It is in the real world that we truly prove ourselves worthy of the title Jedi. You would do well to remember this, young Padawan.
Not to mention that I wouldn't mind getting out of this enclave for a bit. I mean, come on, how bad could it be?
Yes?
Пофигу. Зачем мне убеждение-то прокачано? Дроиды. Это такая хуйня. Ну ладно. Меч ты возьми. Так, а ему надо бы отдать вот это. И вот это. И в голову очень сильный, мощный выстрел. Не знаю, какого это уровня. Но пускай носит. Теперь он модный.
Yes?
Так. Идем, наверное. Добрый вечер.
I am once again welcome within the Jedi Order.
Ты говорил с
I
советом?
have spoken to the council, and they have helped me see the truth about myself, and the truth of my actions. Quatra's injuries were not so severe as I first believed. I was foolish to believe I could harm a master such as she with my clumsy efforts. The fierce confrontation between us was nothing more than part of my training. Quatra wanted me to understand the threat of the dark side, to see how easy it was to fall from the path of light.
Пранк зашел слишком далеко, я считаю. Так, где же Куатро теперь?
After our last battle, Quatra had nothing left to teach me. I needed time alone to explore the turmoil of my own spirit. Only then was I ready to follow a guide. You. Back to the light. When I left, Quatra knew her work with me was done. There are other disciples who need training throughout the galaxy, and she could not stay to see if I passed this most difficult trial. With your help, I have passed this difficult trial. The Council now feels I am ready to continue with my training, though they have asked me to wait here for the time being.
First the Jedi trick you into becoming an enemy, then they welcome you back as a friend. I can't say I approve of their training methods.
This has been a painful lesson, Juhani, but it seems you have learned it well. I am certain you will be a credit to the Order.
I do not know what the Council has in store for me, but I will trust in the Force and the way of the Jedi to help me through whatever is to come.
Да. Совет еще. Те пранкеры. Ох, а что за история будет с Реваном? Ой, вот это пранк просто пранков. Так, беспредельщик надо с зоны выпустить. Зона. Нет, зона. Какой агрессивный, а? Кусаешься? Что кусаешься? Расслабься. Не напрягай спину. Да. Ну и чё? Да у нас каждый день выяснение отношений. Он себя альфачом просто чувствует. А ему надо как бы показать, кто тут на самом-то деле альфач. Ай-ай-ай-ай-ай. Еще раз.
You asked for this!
Нет, не он, конечно же.
Ha! How'd you like that? Ha! How'd you like that?
Ну, когда он начинает побеждать, он отправляется на зону. Но сомневаюсь, что это можно назвать победой. В конечном счете.
Achuta, unga kunbis tulpi kikuyana, tong patugas maktelia.
Кто вы?
Dijo tonga kun honkabi, wana kun bez ching palamule, tongking ba nunotek, tugning chatukune mulerabes. Muchachak bakat. Kieno no namapaule rachikun. Jedu baduana ni dibobo. Tong nabungsha nununya. Tong.
Что вы хотите, чтобы я сделал?
Dijo tonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Tongking ba nunotek. Toka chikun itahodonga. Iking kuno pamulera chikun. Slimo podona.
Tong haitwam jiji jum lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bongualea gandona chuchut.
Гондона, он сказал.
Ita dundonga.
Я слышал, я слышал.
Chilamulane nindubobo. Wonga kumbisjang ba mulera.
Runda dijo tonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez ching
Эй,
palamule tongking ba nunotek. Tugning chut ka chikun itahodonga. Iking kuno pamulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku. Runda dijo
я наизусть этот квест знаю.
Wana kun bez ching
Ладно, нет.
palamule tongking ba nunotek. Tugning chatu
Давай быстрей.
chikun itahodonga. Iking kuno pamulera
Виноваты все.
Slimo runda dijo tonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tongking ba ka chikun ita
Начну.
runda dijo tonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tongking ba
Muchachak bakat. Kieno no namapaule.
Да-да-да-да-да. Где тело? А тело-то где? Застрелен в спину.
Greetings, Padawan. You must be the one Master Baluk has enlisted to help him with this problem. I am an information retrieval droid. I can assist you by accessing the records of both the Jedi Enclave, and if you have any need of my services, please do not hesitate to talk to me. Is there any information you require?
Расскажите мне об этих
These
равнинах.
caves are rife with wild animals, not all of them benign. The Iriars are mostly docile, but can easily be provoked to violence. Kath hounds, on the other hand, are much more deadly. There have been over 35 catalogued attacks on settlers by Kath hounds in the last 2 weeks. A general advisory was given out 3 days ago to carry a weapon at all times when on the plains. Small farms and holdings dot the plains and can provide safe refuge for those in need. Is there any other information you need?
Боба Фетт хочет трахнуть Вейдера с моей кружки. Прям очень сильно. Видать, это канон, да? Тебе удалось выяснить насчет тела.
My preliminary analysis of the body indicates that he was killed approximately 3 hours ago by a single energy blast to the torso. Is there any other information you need?
Нет.
Very well. I will be here to assist you.
Another Jedi, huh? Helping that Twi'lek investigate, no doubt. He seems stumped. I'm Rickard Lusov. Maybe you can figure this out and let me get out of here.
Ну, рассказывай,
Well,
что
I was out
случилось.
hunting Irias when I spotted one over here by the bridge. I pull out my rifle and aim at it. I couldn't see it that well, mind you, because the damn sun was in my eyes. So I shoot it and it drops. I walk over here and find Handon standing over Calder's body. So why don't you get this whole farce over with and send that whiner Handon to the prison he belongs in? So, what do you want to know?
Что вы
Well, I
видели?
was out hunting Irias south of here, and I saw one over by the bridge. The sun was pretty much right behind it, though, so I couldn't
well.
see it none too clearly. Calder must have been hunting it himself, because there was a rifle lying close to the body. Bullock's got that now. So,
Еще кое-что хочу спросить. Болк сказал, что вы хромаете. Вы ранены?
well, I kind of sprained my ankle running through the bush before I found the body, but it's nothing that serious. Right.
Right.
Ah, greetings. You must be assisting Master Baluk in his investigation. I'm Handon Gould. Perhaps you've heard of me?
Нет.
Well, I presume you wish to hear my story then. I shall tell you, of course, but there's not much to it. I'm sure that you'll agree that Rickard is quite obviously guilty of murder. You see, I was out here running earlier today. Yes, running. I do that a lot. Can't stand speeders, never use them. Keeps me in shape, too, you know. Anyway, I was out running on the other side of that bridge there, when all of a sudden I heard a shot coming from over here. I ran over and found this man Calder lying on the ground, dead. I
Продолжайте.
saw Rickard come skulking out of the shadows of the rocks south of the river, and I knew something was wrong. I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave right away. Well, there. That's my story. Now, please hurry this up and arrest Rickard so I can get on with my day. How can I be of further assistance?
Вы держитесь за бок. Вы ранены?
Injured? No, of course not. Why would I have been? Fit as a bantha. I run. I don't know if I mentioned that. How can I be
Еще
of further
кое-что.
assistance?
Что вы видели?
Actually, I didn't see anything. I was over across the bridge. I heard a shot and came over. I can tell you I was sure surprised to see Calder's body lying there. I just got here when I saw Rickard coming out of the rocks holding his blaster. I was terrified. I had no idea what he was going to do, so I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave. Master Balut came out here with his droid and started questioning us. I think he really doesn't understand what's going on. I hope that you'll be able to make a more informed decision and get me out of here soon. I have things I have to do. How can I... I was taking my daily constitutional. I just happened to be running by when I heard a shot. I ran over and found Calder's body lying there.
Часто вы бегаете по равнинам?
Yes, quite often. I generally prefer running to anything else. Can't stand speeders. A healthy body will breed a healthy mind, as I always say. How can I...
Пока все.
Is there any other information you need? These plains are rife with wild animals, not all of them benign. There have been over 35 catalogued attacks on settlers by cat hounds in the last 2 weeks. Small farms and holdings dot the plains and can provide safe. Is there any other information you need? My preliminary analysis of the body indicates that... Is there any...
А насчет погоды узнать? Не понял. Так, обсудить. А, нет, блядь, нет. Рикард, окей. Рикард, он лжет. Было облачно, не было никакого блика солнца. Гондона опять сказал. Не матерись.
Wonga kumbisjang ba mulira ta kumjus takmiki grabulmogo kachichu ita bodunga tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut mogesha ponka bola wana chikne ba mule slimo podadada nanga kumbis mulira bes kachikun ita hodonga ikinkuno ba mulira chikun Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. Muchachak pakat. Kieno no nama paule.
Так, следующий этап. Да.
So, what do you want to know?
Вы знали жертву?
Yeah, I knew him. Hell, we've known each other for a good long time. Doesn't mean I really have to have liked the slime ball. Maybe I shouldn't be so hard on him. Especially now that he's dead. We actually got along pretty well most of the time. We just had our differences. We were actually business partners. We were involved in some orbit-to-ground transport operations for Aerotech. Can I leave now? I should probably be the one to give the news to his wife.
Не-не-не, рано. Да хватит преследовать меня, пернатый.
So, what do you want to know?
Зачем кому-либо убивать его?
Jedi are so predictable, always seeing some greater purpose behind everything, when the simple answer is usually the right one. Can't you see that it must have been Handon? I found him standing over the damned body. I don't know why this is causing you so much trouble. You almost seem as lost as this Baluk guy. So... Right.
Right.
How can I be of further assistance?
Вы знали жертву?
I knew him a little bit, but I was not any sort of great friend to him or anything. I never really associated with him that much. In truth, I didn't really want to. He had a reputation. Very inconsiderate of family, I heard. But merely having heard unkind things about someone wouldn't make me want to kill him.
Никто и не говорит, что вы убили его. Пока что.
I'm sorry, I'm getting a bit agitated. Why must we remain here? Can't you see that Rickard must have shot him? How can I be of further assistance?
Зачем кому-либо убивать его?
Well, you see, Calder was involved in some pretty sordid business from time to time. More often than not, I've heard. Disreputable business practices, even more disreputable clients. I've even heard he had dealings with a hut here on Dantooine. Now, I bet you're wondering if I had any reason to kill the man, but I tell you, I hardly knew him. I saw him once or twice, yes, and I've heard some pretty unkind things about him, but certainly nothing that would make me want to kill him. How can I be a further... Injured? No, of course not. Why would I have been? Fit as a bantha. I run. I don't know if I mentioned that. Of course. Of course. Listen, if you need anything, I'll be glad to assist.
Здоровый. Понятно, понятно.
Is there any other information you need?
Что ты можешь рассказать мне о Колдере и Эндоне?
The Southwood Speeder rental business has records that over the past several weeks, a speeder had been rented by Mr. Nettick and Mr. Gould. Is there any other information you need?
Так. О Рикарде.
According to the municipal authorities near the Garang spaceport, there had been news of violent drunken activity in a cantina attached to the port. Apparently, a Mr. R. Lusoff was making accusations at a Mr. C. Nettick about cheating him in a business deal. Jedi Tuka was dispatched to the scene and restored order. Is there any other information you need?
Так, ну это, по идее, без изменений. Да. Так. Новую информацию вы удивили. Вы думали, что Колдер вас обманул?
We run a suborbital shipping and transport company out of Garang Spaceport. We've been partners in that business for well over 20 years, and we've been doing just fine the way we are.
Отрицайте сколько хотите, но вы с ним были не в ладах.
Right.
Вот это ответ.
How can I be of further assistance?
Вы знали Колдера лучше, чем признаете. Вы с ним вместе брали на прокат спидер. Двуместный.
But I realize this must seem like a motive to you, but I assure you it isn't. I dislike Calder, true. I would punch his face in, given the opportunity, but I would not kill him.
И за что бы вы ему врезали?
My wife was cheating on me with him. I slept in my own bed while I was in the next room. But, as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law into my own hands. I was just out running, trying to clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stalking him to kill him. Running is not a crime. Of course.
Пока что все.
Listen, if you need anything, I shall be glad to assist.
О, купач, купа. Хочу обсудить убийство. Пускай в этот раз хан. Может, ты свалишь? Нахуй. А? Пернатый. Сразу. Он знал, что его жена изменяла ему. Жертвой.
Mulerabes Kachikun Itahodonga Yikinkuno Bamulerachikun Slimo Podona Rundihodunga Kunkabe Muchushat Pakat Kiyino no Namapaule Rachikun.
Так, сначала с дроидом. Так, об оружии.
We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample other than the fact it did not belong to KOTOR. Is there any other information you need?
Угу.
Very well.
So, what do you want to know?
Что насчет оружия, найденного возле тела?
That blaster? Never seen it before. Calder himself had a preference for Ichani weaponry. He had this one really nice light blaster rifle that he always used. Always wished I could get myself a rifle like the one he had. That blaster ain't it, though. Calder only had the one rifle, too, so he either must have borrowed that, or it's someone else's. So, what do you want to know? Right.
How can I be of further assistance?
Что вы знаете об оружии, найденном возле тела?
That blaster was stolen from my house last week. I never knew what happened to it. I hardly have enough money to afford a single blaster, let alone another. I can't tell you how important it is to have a weapon on hand with all these ravenous cath hounds around. Even an Irias can take a man down if it gets in the mood. Every settler has a weapon. It's our most prized possession. I would most appreciate it if I could have that back after you determine that Rickard is the killer. How can I be of further assistance?
Вы хотели убить Колдера за то, что у него был роман с вашей женой.
Knock his block off, maybe, sure, but not kill him. Oh my. I hope you don't find that incriminating. You know, normally I'm not prone to outbursts like that, but Calder, Mr. Nedick, he was not a very nice person. Not a very nice person to me or my family. I had had my suspicions for several weeks, but had no proof until 2 days ago. It seems Calder was seeing my wife. Right under my nose, no less. But, as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law into my own hands. I was just out running, trying to clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stalking him to kill him. Running is not a crime. How can I be...
Так, ну-ка.
Injured?
Нет, по-старому.
Of course. Listen, if you need anything, I shall be glad to assist.
Is there any other...
Есть ли записи о краже бластера Эндона?
I am sorry, but I seem to be failing you. I have searched and searched, but I cannot seem to come up with anything. I thought to find the record of the missing weapon report Mr. Gould filed with the authorities, but there does not seem to be one. Is there any other information you need?
Так, надо прояснить этот вопрос.
How can I be of further... That blaster was stolen from my house last week. I never knew what happened to it. I hardly have enough money to afford a single blaster, let alone another. I can't tell you how important it is to have a weapon on hand with all these ravenous cath hounds around. Even an Irias can take a man down if it gets in the mood. Every settler has a weapon. It's our most prized possession. I would most appreciate it if I could have that back after you determine that Rickard is the killer. How can I be of further assistance?
Ну ладно.
Of course.
Будем считать это как пиздеж.
Right.
Akupa chekopa? Gino mulera kenpaija kislimu poduama? Akupa?
Бластер принадлежал Хелдену. Он солгал насчет его кражи. Последний кусочек головоломки. Ща узнаем.
Is there any other information?
Что там с кровью?
I just received back an analysis of a sample of the blood found on the weapon. It had been sent back to the Enclave just before you arrived. The blood on the weapon is definitely not Calder's. Unfortunately, there was a bacterial contaminant in the sample that had been taken back to the laboratory, and it had become degraded. We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other information?
Очень помог.
Very well.
So, what do you want to know? Now, I don't love Calder, but we go back a long way. We've been partners in that business. Right. So, what do you...
Right. Волк сказал, что вы хромаете. Вы ранены?
Well, I kind of sprained my ankle running through the bush before I found the body, but it's nothing that serious. So. Right.
How can I be of further...
Ничего не скажет, да, насчет этого?
Injured? How can I... Of course.
Is there any... Very well.
Ну, по идее, все. Она не принадлежала жертве. Скорее всего, Хэндона, да? Он держится за бок.
Hey, what are you doing?
Tung patukashmak telea, ta kumjus tahmiki grabulmogo, kachichu ita bodunga, tolbabank, wale oganda naru chuchut, mogesha ponka bola wana chikne.
Скорее всего.
Slimo podadada nanga kumbist, mulerabes.
Оба виноваты.
Dihotonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunotek. Tukning chatukune mulerabes. Tong abog sha umnina. Wanga kun bist king balemuraya. Shoni yon tunchichi idadwana. Kavavolpa mulji gumana.
Рикард думал, что Колдер обманул его в бизнесе.
Miki grabulmogo, kachichu ita bodunga, tolbabank, wale oganda naru chuchut, mogesha ponka bola wana chikne.
Да?
Pamule slimo.
Стреляли в друг друга.
Mulerabes. Kachikun ita hodonga, ikinkunu pamulera-chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. Runda di hodo tong haitwam.
Везде есть свой Рикардо.
Nitapoe tikitu. Tolpa da bonqualeo gandona chuchut. Kachichu.
Даже в далекой-далекой галактике.
Yumalita kutotun.
Damn you. Damn both of you.
Takumjus tahmiki grabulmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank, wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola. Kachikun ita hodonga. Ikinkunu pamule. Tong haitwam jiji lumpa. Nitapoe tikitu. Tolpa da bonqualeo gandona.
Well done. I'm impressed. Not sure I could have done as well.
Wonga kun bis dolpi kiku.
Она впечатлена. Впечатлительная какая. Кабум. Кабум.
You cannot win.
Вали его.
Down you go.
У-у-у. Да, хватит. Так, а там еще мандалорцы. Хилимся. Кайфовый обуз. Так, ну-ка. Аура силы. Ускорение. Это то же самое, да. А вот это. Че? Я думаю, это массовое. Ладно, дуй вперед. Кия.
Yes?
Бросок. Не-не-не-не-не. Не надо меня стукать. Резисты? Вот, другое дело, да. Все, и ваншотом. Нет, Бастила. Зачем я теперь ловкость качал? И закидываем его мечами. Бэм. И все, у меня сила закончилась. Ладно, ладно, я понял. Тогда толчок ему. Какой промах? Во. Я был близок к провалу. Инфопланшет Мандалорца, да? Чё пишет? Плюс 2 к силе. Во. Держи, дорогуш. Бег силе не помешает. Будешь стукать сильнее.
Sure.
Джарк, ты ведь не забыл, что сегодня нельзя пользоваться новым байком модели XT? Что-то было не так с одним из выпускных клапанов. Я подумал, что он может заклинить. Считай, тебе повезло. Если бы у кого-нибудь хватило глупости выехать на нем, он бы врезался прямо в землю, не проехав и километром. Полезная информация. Так, а у меня что? Ловкость 13. Угу. Ага. Угу. Это он мне причем не критом вмазал, да, и получается? На full хп-то. Жестко.
What?
И еще один инфопланшет. Что вы там все пишете? Джарк пропал без вести в секторе Б. Затем Риза увидел, как кто-то двигался к югу оттуда. Возьмите с собой пару бойцов и узнайте, кто это. Если они покажутся подозрительными, устраните их. Но это явно не я был. Древняя гробница. Это там, где это сидел, да? Мадама. Кошка-девочка. А там прохода нету, да? Ладно, пойдем убьем баранов. Между прочим, это как гончая? Что? Мне казалось, это бараны из которого есть в Fallen Order. Какого черта? Какая еще нахер как гончая?
The Force fights with me.
Да, тут больше ничего нету. Стимчик не дропнулся? Вроде нет. В кефире. Ну, на десяточку, ладно. Рано. Возможно, вот это. Стабильно будет плюс 2 к атаке и плюс 2 защите. Да-да. Так, здесь все раскачано. Вот это открылось. От прямых атак силы. Кстати, вот это какая страна? Универсальная способность. Данная способность развеет воздействующие на вражескую цель способности силы первого и второго уровня. Это надо будет в конце прокачать. Ну, пока спиды качаем. Лази, засранец. А, во. Мне тоже толчок открылся.
Sure.
Толчок открылся, да. Так, мне кажется, сюда, да, нужно было. О, квест Ромео и Джульетты. И по квесту дроида, очевидно.
You asked for this. Down you go.
The Force fights with me.
Карт, ну чё ты творишь?
You asked for this.
И это не по силам тебе. Одумайся. Он же тебя на рог насадит.
Bastila, did you ever think about joining all the Jedi who were running off to follow Revan and Malak when they went to fight the Mandalorians?
That was nearly 5 years ago. I was still an apprentice. My battle meditation hadn't even manifested itself. Yet even then I had the wisdom to obey the will of the Council. Unlike Revan.
I guess. Did you ever wonder if things could have been different? I mean, would Revan and Malak still have been corrupted if the Council had supported them instead of dragging its feet?
Do not blame Revan's corruption on the Council. Your Republic saw only the threat of the Mandalorians, but the wisdom of the Masters saw beyond the immediate threat.
Да, дорогуша. Самоуверенности тебе не занимать. Что именно они зрили?
There was something lurking out there. Something that devoured Revan and Malak, and many other Jedi. Had the Council sent us all into the unknown, how many more would have fallen?
So you're saying we should have done nothing? Just let the Mandalorians conquer us unopposed? I mean, the Republic was under attack, and the Order abandoned us.
We did not abandon you, but the Council were not about to throw lives away foolishly. In time, we would have aided you against the Mandalorians, but you couldn't wait. Revan and Malak offered a quicker answer, and the Republic chose to walk the easy path rather than the path of wisdom. Now we see the results all around us. You asked me if I think things could have been different. I know they could have. If Revan had only listened to the Council, millions of innocent people would still be alive.
Yeah, right. And every single one of them would have been speaking Mandalorian. I think we're done here. Let's just get back to the task at hand.
Ну а что, плохо, что ли? Мандалорский классный. И как звучит? Мандалорский.
Thank you for saving me, Master Jedi. I am C842, a personal assistant droid.
Я думал, тут будет шутка в стиле «так и хочется, собственно, поработать языком над этим». Языком. Угу. Угу. Личный дроид-помощник?
I am C842, a personal assistant droid. although in recent months the assistance I render seems to have taken on a disproportionate significance.
Ты дроид Элизы.
Did she send you to find me? Please do not tell her you saw me.
Ты бежишь от нее?
Yes, but I have my reasons. I'm afraid my owner became a bit too attached to me. Obsessed, even. She tried to treat me as her dead husband. It was not healthy for her.
Все время?
You don't want to know.
Ну-ка расскажи в подробностях. Да, наверное, ты прав.
She is obsessed. She rarely sees other people and appears to be fixated on me as her husband. She was becoming more and more insular. I thought it best that I leave. She may meet other real people this way. In fact, that was the reason I came here and sought out those cat hounds.
И что? Самоубийца или вроде того?
I think it would be best if I were no longer a factor. She would meet new people, living people, please. Will you destroy me?
Ну вот и что? Ладно, я обычно отводил его обратно, чтобы у этой дамы всегда был при себе вибратор. В этот раз я уничтожил.
Thank you, kind sir. You have my eternal gratitude.
Валим его. Все, придется работать ручками, так сказать. Так, а эта штука не от ядов-то не защищает, да? Насколько я помню. Ну ладно. Нет, да куда ты... Ну ладно. Агри, агри. А я буду ауешить. Ладно, не так уж долго я ауешил. Уайзен. Хилься. Балда.
Yes. Time to rumble. Down you go. Let's go. You asked for this.
Как же они мерзко пищат. Чего их так сложно убить? Ну, карта, на тебя последняя надежда. Молодец, оправдал.
Sure.
I'm here.
Sure.
И... Оп, собираем. Кристаллики. Всех уничтожить. Даже яйца. Оставим этих уродов без яиц. Все, как нас учил мастер. Режь под корень, говорил он. Не ошибешься. О, плюс модуль. А, она не может таскать. Понял.
Yes?
Надо ей качнуть. Хотя бы плюс ловкость получить.
I'm here.
Sure.
И да, кстати, чё я спидами-то не пользуюсь? Бам. Ну-ка. Быстро, 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 быстро. Подбежал. Все, побежали дальше. Без размытия. О, кайф. Надо сохраниться.
I'm here.
What?
I'm here.
Ну все, вперед.
Sure.
Да.
You asked for this.
Зауешли.
How'd you like that?
На, минус 3. Вот это да. Получай. Сила. Fuck yeah. Мины. Эх. Так, что пишет? Инфопланшет. Понятно, это тот же самый. Ничего тогда получается. Минирование +2? Нет, это мне не нужно.
Down you go!
Блин, а тут босс Ну, да куда ты? Нам пизда, похоже.
How'd you like that?
Особенно Бастилий пиздак. Так, проюзай-ка вот это, пожалуйста. А потом на него еще вот это. И потом уже можешь шквалом его шквалить.
Yes?
You asked for this!
Yes?
That hurt.
Да, понятно, ему похеру. Да, слишком гигантские резисты. Да. Значит, обычной атакой. Раз такая не пробивает. А ты добей вот это говно. Чтобы оно не мешалось.
Time to rumble! Time to rumble!
Так, ну-ка. У меня-то спас-броски побольше должны быть. Все равно похуй. Хильте.
I'm here.
Отхилилась.
Let's go! Ready?
Беги! Он потеряет интерес. Ну да, я потерял.
Yes?
И самое главное, не отхилился. Да, блин. Не то я хотел, конечно. Сука. Ваншот. Найс, найс.
The force fights with me.
Это победа.
Sure.
Великая. За него даже ничего не дают. Мне казалось, на него квест был. Ну ладно.
I'm here.
Sure.
Так.
This is private property. By what authority are you trespassing on this estate?
Я здесь от имени Совета Джедаев.
The council. If you are here because of Shen Matale's disappearance, you are wasting your time. The Sandals are not involved. This is nothing but a Matale witch hunt.
Я не состою в сговоре с Матали, но мне нужно поговорить с Ньюриком.
Nurek left orders he was not to be disturbed, but given the circumstances, I will make an exception. Go into the main hall. Nurek will meet with you there.
I have been informed by my protocol droid that you wish to speak to me.
Wish to speak to me? Я хочу расспросить вас об исчезновении Шена Матали.
I feel great sorrow at the young Matale heirs' disappearance, but they are not the only family to suffer such a tragedy. Dantooine is a dangerous place. My own son, Cassius, has been missing for some time now, but I know nothing about the disappearance of Shen. Perhaps he and Cassius now share a similar fate.
Точно, точно. Можно же было в восстановленном контенте найти тело. А тут нельзя. Так. Совет джедаев поручил мне расследовать это дело. Могу ли я провести обыск в вашем поместье?
I brought my family here to find peace and safety, not to be harassed and treated like common criminals. Your council has no authority here, and I respectfully ask you to leave this property at once.
Jedi are renowned for their fairness and pursuit of justice. There is nothing to fear from us, unless you have something to hide.
That's quite a line. You actually believe that? Don't you think someone is allowed to value privacy?
Privacy is all well and good, but justice must be valued higher. Is it not obvious to you that this man hides something?
Actually, it is. All I'm saying is that not everyone welcomes the sight of a Jedi with open arms. Better get used to it.
I trust you will show yourself out. If not, my security droids will be sure to deal with you.
You are here from the council, are you not? Looking for Shen Matale?
Ты что-нибудь знаешь об исчезновении Шена?
My name is Rahasia. Nurek is my father. He has not been himself since Cassius disappeared. He is mad with grief, and he is convinced the Matales are responsible. He's not thinking rationally.
Cassius пропал?
Yes, Cassius was my brother. He was working on archaeological digs here on Dantooine when he disappeared. My father blamed Alan Matale and his son. My father is a good man. When my mother died, he raised me and my brother by himself. He loves his children, and we love him. I just don't want you to judge him too harshly.
Судить его? Что же такого сделал твой отец?
You must understand that father has been under a terrible strain. I have no wish to disobey him, but there are matters where even my father's authority is not absolute.
Пожалуйста, расскажи мне, что
My
случилось.
father has kidnapped Shen Matale. He is holding him prisoner here in the compound. He feels this is a way to get back at the Matales, a way to get even for the disappearance of my brother Cassius.
I see. Well, there is the answer we seek. The Jedi Council should be informed of this at once.
You don't think that perhaps there's more to look at here, do you? That maybe everything isn't what it appears?
Of course not. It seems very simple to me. The Council must be allowed to decide the next step.
No. Since Cassius went missing, my father has become unstable. He might hurt him if you do that. He no longer even cares if the Matales are responsible for what happened to Cassius. I am afraid my father will simply kill Shen out of a mad, misguided lust for vengeance.
Что произошло с Кассусом?
I do not know. I am worried for him, truly. But I do not believe Alan Matale had anything to do with it. And now my father may take it out on Shen. Please, find Shen and rescue him before my father does something he will regret forever. I would take you to the prison, but I cannot let my father see me with you. Take this key. It will open an unguarded door at the rear of the estate. You and Shen can make your escape through there. There are many security droids guarding the halls. Please hurry. You are Shen's only hope.
Почему тебя волнует судьба Шена?
Shen and I, we have been taught by our families to hate each other, just for being related to our fathers. But I met Shen alone one day in the city, away from his father. And Shen was so charming, so sweet. He didn't care at all that I was a Sandral. He just accepted me for who I was, with no reservations. We talked and met again over months and fell in love. My brother Cassius met him too, and they were beginning to become friends. But then this whole mess had to happen. Please find Shen and free him. You are my only hope.
Угу. Конечно. You my only hope. Учиним резню. Ведь это по-джедайски.
No problem. Got it.
Никого. И еще обворуем. Вот это точно по-джедайски. Ой-ой-ой. Серьезно, резисты? Ну какие спас-броски? Я зачем мудрость качал? Алло. Вы чё? Пощадите. Дроиды резистят мои полчки.
No problem. Got it.
Да, мастер не научил меня, видимо. Хуёво как-то научил. Только пыль могу разгонять с полу. Вот, другое дело.
How'd you like that? How'd you like that? Down you go!
Да, ну... А, ну ладно. Кидай. Я. Найс. О, еще модуль реакции. И визор. Что за визор? Внимательность плюс 4. Вау. Угу.
No problem.
Stay.
What do you want with me? Are you working for my father?
Я здесь, чтобы спасти тебя, Шен.
Rescue me? No. I won't leave. It's too dangerous.
Да ты чуть не свалил. Что ты рассказываешь мне? Я смогу тебя защитить. Шен, пойдем.
It's not my own safety I'm concerned about. I'm worried about the fate of Nurik's daughter, Rahasia. She's been trying to convince her father to release me ever since I was captured. If I escape, Nurik will think Rahasia is to blame. Nurik is insane with grief over the loss of his son, Cassus. If I leave with you, it is Rahasia who will suffer. I cannot allow that.
Угу. Как мне убедить тебя пойти вместе со мной?
If you can convince Rahasia to escape with us, I will accompany you. Though I do not know if she'd be willing to turn her back on her home and family. Who could imagine a Sandral doing such a thing for the sake of a Matali? But if she will not go, then I too shall stay. I would rather face my own death than have her face her father's wrath because I escaped.
Почему ваши семьи так ненавидят
My
друг
father
друга?
thinks the Sandrals are thieves and liars who followed him here to Dantooine just to steal what he's earned for himself. My father is an egotist and can be violent at times, but I think he still cares for me. Rahasia's father seems to be falling into the same pattern as mine. They're both too unreasonable to be talked to about the other. I think the only hope Rahasia and I will ever have is if we can escape both of them. Please, find Rahasia and speak to her. Get her to flee this place with me.
Ладно. Стой тут.
No problem. Got it.
Где она была?
What?
Разброски. Пожалуй.
What?
Nope. Nope. Я, кстати, вот это лутал. Нет, не лутал. Nope. Nope. Ага.
What are you doing here? Have you found Shen yet?
Я пытаюсь спасти, но без тебя он никуда не пойдет.
Shen can be so stubborn sometimes. If one of the security droids sees me wandering the halls, Father will get suspicious. I can't risk
Да,
it.
они все
Shen
уже...
would rather die than leave me here alone to face the wrath of my father. Tell Shen I will meet you outside the gates. I will wait as long as I can, but you must hurry.
You're back. Have you...
Да, будет
I
ждать
pray
за
she's not just
воротами.
telling me what I want to hear, but I will have to take that chance. Hurry then, we must not keep Rahasia waiting.
Shen, you're safe.
Rahasia! Well, thank goodness you managed to escape.
It was all thanks to this kind Jedi that we managed to get this far at all. I thank you, Jedi, for all that you have done for us.
Это было несложно.
We know that you must have gone to great personal risk to get us out of the Sandral estate undetected.
Награда мне не нужна.
But surely we can...
Сейчас что-то будет.
There you are, Shen.
Father!
Mr. Matale.
Rahasia!
Father.
Mr. Sandral!
Nurik!
Alan!
I knew this was all your doing. I knew you had captured my son.
You had taken my Cassus from me long before that. You started it.
I don't want to hear any of your excuses. Now I will get revenge for your transgressions.
Revenge? Так, вам обоим просто нужно успокоиться.
Please listen to him, Father.
Why should I listen to the Jedi? All you want is to remain with that Sandral harlot.
My daughter is not a harlot.
Шлендра. Шлендра, шлендра. Не надо. Вам следует постараться уладить это вместе.
We are trying to be reasonable here, of course. We are sensible people, after all. But our children are being so stubborn.
If Shen would just understand that he has to do what I want, this would all be solved easily.
Шен способен принимать решения самостоятельно.
But he is my son. I don't want to lose him.
And I won't let my daughter go with him.
Дети взрослеют и рано или поздно покидают отчий дом.
My little Rahasia.
Father.
I don't know why we fight like this. We got along in the beginning, didn't we, Alan?
I don't know how you can think of that when we have our children trying to go away together.
Well, it wouldn't be so bad, would it? Shen seems to genuinely care for my Rahasia. He might be a good husband for her someday.
As much as I may dislike it, I think I see it too.
Я знал, что вас двоих можно образумить.
I suppose I might be convinced to see that Sandral girl with my son, if she is loyal to him. But I don't trust you a centimeter farther, old man. Your daughter may treat Shen well, but you will never see them. They will live with me.
Of course not, you pompous old windbag. They'll be living with me.
Они могут остановиться в анклаве джедаев.
Of course not. My house is more than good enough.
I will not have them set foot in a Sandral household.
They shall not live with the Matales.
Then you propose to buy us a new house, do you?
Oh, well, yes, actually, that sounds like a good idea.
I'm surprised. That does sound like a good idea.
We should discuss this more.
Thank you, Master Jedi, for bringing us together and getting our parents to accept us.
We will praise you to the Council for what you have done and name our children after you.
Thank you again. We will remember you always.
Ну, отличное имя Боба. Мудрое решение. Надеюсь, он станет охотником за головами. Так, это все улажено. Осталось только вырезать всех мандалорцев. Давай к себе. Пернатый. Нет, не на плечо. Так. Вспомнить бы, где их искать. Так, это самые первые. Давай. Толкай его. Ну.
Let's go! Here.
А теперь закидываем АОЕ. Мяу. Тр-тр-тр-тр. Да, блин. Без АОЕ получилось.
You asked for this.
Че не жрали? Легкая броня, дневник, Касу. О, вот и нашли Касуса. Ну как? Нашли. Все, музыка, успокойся. Все. Все хорошо. Что пишет Касус? Это дневник Касуса Сандала, археолога-любителя. В нем подробно описываются его попытки разгадать происхождение руин, разбросанных по поверхности Дантуина. После изучения дневника вы делаете вывод, что Сандал нашел какую-то взаимосвязь между развалинами и чем-то под названием рак. Рак? Дайте нашел лекарство от рака. Но, увы, умер. Так, во. Тут еще неизведанное. А, стоп. Это ж... Это не то, что мне нужно. Мне нужны мандалорцы.
You asked for this.
Ну какой спас-бросок? Во. Эх, хватает. Ну ладно. Добьет. Ну блин. Ладно, вали этого. На спидах. Найс. Резня пошла.
Let's make this quick.
Кайф. Так, взлом, убеждение, ремонт, минирование. Ну, взлом. Ты, да? Улучшает физические характеристики и спас броски джедая и всех членов отряда на 5. Также иммунитет к яду. Вот оно. А, заменяет бонус, который дает доблесть рыцаря и доблесть силы. А, это вот эти, да? Раскачать, что ли? Либо что еще качать? Оглушение разве что. В чем тут разница? Уровень атакующего плюс модификатор мудрости и харизмы. Уровень атакующего плюс модификатор уровня харизмы. DC 5. И здесь DC 5. DC 5. А здесь еще дота какая-то есть. В течение 12 секунд. Не действует на дроидов. Вот так вот. Херня это все. Ладно, раскачу тогда вот это. И пойдем мандалорцев искать.
I'm here.
Sure.
Ну, блин.
Yes?
Ильсе.
Sure.
Так, здесь я тоже их убил. А где еще? Здесь, по идее, тупик, да? Возможно, тут они зареспались снова. Я уже не помню, как это работает. Так, не тут.
You asked for this!
А, вот они. Заходим с тыла. Так. Ближнего боя накину на себя. Против режущей. Да? И тоже против ближнего. О. Это что? Телосложение. Во, телосложение это... А, не, мне не надо. Это ей. Она не может.
What?
What? Бах. И бах.
Yes?
Бах. И бах.
Yes?
Ah, so this, Settler. You have caused us far too much trouble for a mere Jedi. I will add your head to those of the other Jedi I have killed and take yet another lightsaber for my own. Now you will know why the Mandalorians are feared.
Не понял. Да не надо в него. Не-не-не. Отбой, отбой. Вот в него давай. Там их, по крайней мере, двое.
You asked for this.
Так, этот вышел из контроля. Заново. Ай, блядь. Так, ну-ка. Он самый проблемный. Да, вот поэтому он. Хе-хе-хе. Time to rumble. Бах и бах. Вперед, 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 вперед. А, ты разобрался.
Yes?
Вот и все. Вот и все. Угрожать мне тут вздумал. У него 2 световых меча. И какой-то пояс. Стойкость. Возьму-ка я стойкость. Буду стойким. У меня рефлексы так 10. А вот стойкости у меня маловато было. Так. Против акустики. Не надо мне такое. И все? И все?
I'm here.
Вот ей оглушение качну. Пускай бегает с ним.
What?
Не сработал опять.
How'd you like that?
Найс. И по идее все, да? Они же мне дали задание. Руины. Да, исследовать руины. Ну тогда быстрее в руины. Куда она убежала? О боже. Да, хватит все подряд пулить. Бей. Странные руины.
Sharky King Watawama Mulira. Yuma Lipa Ak Inko-kun. Da Huba Botenya Go Jojo Biti. Just Grunky Do Patslimo.
Что это за язык? Что ты пытаешься сказать? Бастил, ты хоть что-нибудь понимаешь из того, что он хочет сказать? Что хочет сказать он?
I think the droid is trying to communicate with us by cycling through a variety of languages. Each time it spoke, it was using a very different alien dialect. The droid can probably understand us. The only problem is it may not have been programmed with the phonemes of a language we can understand.
Я узнаю этот язык.
This language as well. It's an archaic variant of the Selkath dialect spoken on Manan. But why would a droid on Dantooine be programmed to speak ancient Selkath? Must be referring to Revan. The Dark Lord and Malik likely encountered this droid when they explored these ruins.
Ты некого рода страж? Что такое звездная кузня? Что это такое? Что она делает? Тупая машина.
The droid is obviously not programmed with the knowledge we seek. The Starforge sounds like some type of weapon, perhaps. Though in fact, it could be anything.
Мануфактория. Звездная кузня. Ну. Может быть, это фабрика или оружейный завод?
Maybe. That might explain how the Sith were able to amass a fleet so quickly. But I suspect the Starforge is more powerful than a mere factory. Maybe the droid has more information we can use. It seems to respond to you. Perhaps you should ask it something else.
Кто такие эти смотрители, о которых ты постоянно говоришь?
These builders must have been an extinct people. Though it is strange, there's no record of their existence. Even the archives of the Jedi Academy make no mention of them. In the years before the Republic, the Hutts were a dominant force in the galaxy, but they never constructed an empire. In fact, I know of no species that would fit with this information.
Да, неудивительно. Их империя заключалась разве что в каких-то там 5 системах. Должно быть, что-то произошло, из-за чего смотрители были истреблены. Как давно ты здесь?
Ten revolutions would take more than 20,000 years. If this is true, then this droid is nearly 5,000 years older than the Republic itself. There must be some mistake.
Где мне найти звездную кузню?
The droid must be talking about poor Nemo. The council sent him here to investigate, and it cost him his life.
Это ему еще в жопу впихнули. Надеюсь, это было после смерти. Это ты убил вон того джедая? Как мне открыть запечатанный проход позади тебя?
Revan and Malik unlocked the sealed door and uncovered the secrets of the Starforge. Now Malik is using the Starforge to fuel his conquest of the Republic. We have to find out what they uncovered. We have to find a way to unseal these doors to learn more about the Starforge. The Republic is depending on us.
Да, но сначала мы разденем Нему. Ведь джедаи так поступают. Найс, броня. Спасибо. Пас бросок. Еще один. Во, найс. Вперед, криты.
You shall fall.
How'd you like that?
Сила. О, не надо больше. Просто стукай.
So be it.
Бахаем это. А ты почему не стукаешь вот этой штукой?
Yes.
Ну-ка. Ну какие спас-броски, давай. Блять. О, валим его. А то, видимо, Бастил не переживет.
What can I do?
Да. Да необычной атакой. Этим выстрелом вонючим. Рип Бастила. Во. Хоть какой-то урон. Так, и мне придется поражать хилку, да. Эта штука не откатилась. No. Точно, надо же было это поражать щиты эти вонючие. Скастовать, а не прожить, точнее. Да, стреляют.
Ага.
Хватит критовый.
Yes.
О, да.
Let's go.
Let's go.
That hurt, I bet.
Найс, на 3. На 0. Вау, 6. Давай, добивай. Аминь.
Sure.
Да, новые немощи, конечно.
What can I do?
What can I do?
Yes?
Что у нас тут? Ну, компьютер, конечно же. Вы пинаете компьютер, вашей ноге больно. Поговорить с компьютером. Так, компьютер замолкает, на экране... его экран пустеет, затем на экране появляется... Ладно, долго да читал. Ставить свой инфопланшет в приемник. Компьютер обрабатывает данные с вашим инфопланшетом. Экран вновь пустеет, а затем на нем начинают появляться более знакомые символы. Хырски, Джсуфс, Уювн, Соха, Итасу. Надеюсь, это не ругательство будет. Поговорить. Компьютер снова замолкает, мягко гудя. Похоже, он обрабатывает данные с вашего инфопланшета. Ваш инфопланшет выходит из приемника, и аппарат снова умолкает на мгновение, прежде чем вновь замерцать, возвращаясь к жизни. Интерпретация данных завершена, языковой анализ завершен. Продолжить. Дознание. Идентифицируйте 3 основных типы исходных миров, сеющих жизнь. Океанический, луговой, древесный. 5 жизней сломано. Так, бахай вот это. Ты бахни вот это.
Here.
И бахни еще себе вот это. Все, вперед. В атаку.
Yes.
Ну и чё ты встал? Сказал в атаку.
What can I do?
That hurt, I bet.
Так, снова стан.
Yes.
Это он заебет.
Yes.
That hurt, I bet.
Так, и бахни-ка себе сейчас. Еще раз вот это.
That hurt, I bet. Yes?
There.
You asked for this.
There.
На всякий случай.
How'd you like that?
Ну, это было полегче.
How can I help?
Да никак.
Then I suggest we move on.
Так. Нажать клавишу. Взломать. Пнуть. Нажать клавиши. Поговорить. Все. Планшет, поговорить. 3 основных типа водных миров, сеющих смерть. Пустынный, вулканический, бесплодный. Он же вроде ничего не скажет. Оп. А теперь скажешь? Угу. А что за пару вопросов? Понятно, ничего нового.
This must be what Revan and Malik found when they entered this temple. This must be where their journey down the dark side began.
О чем ты говоришь?
This is a map. Some sort of intergalactic navigational chart. Revan and Malik must have used this to lead them to the Starforge. We could use this map to follow their path and find the Starforge ourselves. But we must be wary. They may have laid traps or concealed what they found.
Так все же, что эта звездная кузня из себя представляет?
I don't know, but Revan and Malik were very interested in finding it. It must be a tool of some type, or maybe a weapon. Perhaps the Council can tell us more, but I think this map might be the key to finding the Starforge, whatever it is. See this world here? This looks like Korriban, a Sith world, and if that's Korriban, then this is Kashyyyk, and Tatooine, and here's Manan, but there are pieces missing. Incomplete hyperspace coordinates, corrupted data, and there doesn't seem to be anything indicating where the Starforge itself might be.
Возможно, на этих планетах есть еще подсказки.
I was thinking that too. This map can't take us to the Starforge, but I know that Revan and Malik visited Korriban at least once. Perhaps they discovered something more there. They may have found something on each of the other worlds that completed this map. Maybe if we find all the pieces, they'll lead us to the Starforge, and some way to destroy it.
That sounds like quite a supposition. What if you're wrong?
What if I'm right? We can't ignore this. Finding the Starforge might very well be the key to defeating the Sith. We must inform the Council of what we've discovered. They must decide our next course of action, though I suspect our task has only just begun.
Угу. Ну, уходим.
I'm here.
Sure.
Да. Даже пока не скажет. Так. Это шанс. Закидываем их. Ну и, собственно, сдаем квестики.
My droid is still missing. I can feel him like a hole in my aching heart.
Ну, соврем. Я нашел вашего дроида, но его уничтожили как гончие.
My droid? Destroyed? No. No, this cannot be happening. I can't bear to live without him.
Ушла.
Have you found the Mandalorian raiders yet?
Да, и сразился с их лидером и убил его.
Thank you, young master. My daughter can now, I think, rest in peace. Here is the reward I promised you.
Спасибо.
Again, I thank you. I will be sure to tell the council of your great deed.
How can I help?
Тебя что-то беспокоит?
No, not bothering me. Not exactly. I've been thinking about what the Jedi Council said about the two of us. There is a bond between us. I do not dispute that. I can feel it, as I'm sure you can. The nature of that bond and its effect on our mission remain in question.
Мне кажется, тебя интересуют не только узы между нами.
Please. I'm a Jedi. Such feelings, such attractions are, well, they're beneath me, quite frankly. I admit I find you intriguing. I find your command of the Force intriguing, but my interest in you is purely academic. Surely you can understand why. Our fates are strongly connected. So connected that a literal bond has been forged between us. I saw your service records when you were transferred aboard the Ender Spire, but nothing beyond that. I know very little about you. I'd like to ask you some questions, given our relationship.
Да чё ты кочевряжешься, дорогуша? Ты, я и Барри Уайт. Вино. Шоколад. Наши отношения? Это что, какое-то неуклюжее заигрывание?
I was referring to the bond we share, the one the Jedi Council spoke of. If I was actually interested in you, rest assured I could come up with a much better approach than this.
Ого, похоже, я задела за живое, да?
Touched a nerve? No. Getting on my nerves? Most definitely. I suppose this is what you men consider being witty. Now, are you going to answer my questions, or would you rather just keep annoying me?
Ну, Ну, хорошо,
Don't
отвечу.
worry. These are simple questions. Nothing too intrusive. First, what kind of background do you have?
Я был контрабандистом.
Good. On which planet were you born?
Дералья. И это в дальней системе, а что?
Excellent. Your current age is?
Разве этого не было в моем досье?
Well, the truth is, I was studying how you responded to my questions. Your reactions helped me judge you. This was a test for me to learn more about your character.
И что тебе удалось узнать?
You were honest, which is good. And you treated this as a serious matter, which it is. This bond we share will shape both our destinies. It is not to be taken lightly. But I imagine you've had enough questions for a while. So many things have happened to you since Taurus. It's probably a lot for you to absorb. We can speak again later, after you've had time to think about all this.
Тикс. Угу. Бежал в сторону... Ага, ее тут можно найти, да, я так полагаю. Опа-на, она тут уже себе мужика нашла. Дроид был прав. Вау.
I took the loss of my droid much too hard. I feel I must apologize.
Еще бы, черт побери. Это не обязательно.
I was much too attached to my droid. It was all that was left of my husband, you see. Maybe I thought that through the droid, my husband could live again, be with me still.
I think we understand. Love can do strange things to anyone.
But I went too far. I could not see what was missing in living a normal life. Fortunately, in my grief, I returned here and ran into Samt, an absolutely fascinating man.
Да и половина меня не стоит. Да, он вроде ничего.
Samt and I got to talking, and, well, we have a lot in common. I think we'll be seeing more of each other. It's funny how things work out in the end. Maybe there is such a thing as fate, after all. But I think we should be going now. We have so much more to talk about. I just wanted to thank you for what you've done for me, and what you tried to do. Goodbye, and thank you.
Окей. Так, секундочку. Ни одну... Блин, печально. Ладно, тогда вот это. У меня тут есть... Ставим это пока. Так, и Бастилия. Угу. Nice.
Ah, you have returned, young Padawan. Have you discovered what it was that Revan and Malak sought in those ruins.
Right. Мы нашли неполную звездную карту и упоминание некой звездной кузни.
This news of a star forge is disturbing. Action is required, but we must not do so in haste. We must discuss recent events in light of this new information.
We should consult the Jedi archives to see if there's any mention of the Star Forge and what it might do. We must learn why Revan and Malak sought it out.
Return to your ship with Bastila, and we will summon you when we are done. Padawan, you have done well in discovering the star map hidden within the ancient ruins. But there is more you must do in the battle against Malak and the Sith. We Jedi know victory over the Sith will not come through martial might. The Council has a mission for you, Padawan.
I've consulted our vast archives in an effort to discover the nature of this Star Forge, but all my efforts have been in vain.
Still, the Council are in agreement. The Star Forge must be found. Revan and Malak sought it out when they began their tragic fall. The Star Forge is surely a powerful tool of the dark side.
The star map in the ruins showed you 4 planets, but it was incomplete. It did not show the location of the Star Forge itself. We believe there may be similar star maps on other planets. Each star map is likely a small piece of a larger puzzle. Find the star maps on Kashyyyk, Tatooine, Manan, and Korriban, and we believe they will lead you to the Star Forge.
Так и сделаем.
The Jedi numbers have been ravaged by this war, by defections to Malak's cause, and by Sith assassins. But we realize the importance of this mission. Yet if we send a company of Jedi Knights with you, we would surely draw the full attention of Malak and the Sith, dooming your efforts to failure.
Мне нужно будет взяться за это задание в одиночку.
Secrecy is our best defense against the Sith. But it would be foolish to send you on this quest without someone to aid you, young Padawan. Bastila will accompany you, for there is a powerful connection between you two. A connection that might be the key to unraveling the mysteries uncovered by Revan. And Juhani has also asked to accompany you. After long deliberation, we have granted her request.
Juhani nearly fell to the dark side. Perhaps her presence will serve as a reminder to you of the dangers of that path.
Замечательно. Бастила и женщина-кошка. Еще кого-нибудь мне навязать не хотите? Есть и другие, кого я хотел бы взять с собой.
Of course, those who aided you on Taris will also come. They possess skills you may find useful in your quest. Remember that secrecy and discretion are paramount to your success. You will not be able to hide the fact that you are a Jedi, nor should you. But the true nature of your mission must not reach Malak's ears. You may return here at any time. Dantooine will be a sanctuary for you, a safe haven. Here you can find supplies and whatever advice or other aid we may give you.
Когда я отправляюсь?
You can leave whenever you wish. The sooner the better. The longer you wait, the stronger Malak becomes. But first, a warning, young Padawan. The lure of the dark side is difficult to resist. I fear this quest to find the Star Forge could lead you down an all too familiar path.
The fate of the galaxy is in your hands, young Padawan. We pray you are up to the challenge. May the Force be with you.
Окей. Отправляемся. Жухани. Так, она уже на корабль свалила, да, я так полагаю.
Takumjus tachbiki grabelmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. 돌바방 원래 오간다 나루 추추트. 먹으셔 본가 몰라 원하 찍네.
Все верно. Не думаю, что совет хотел бы, чтобы я в открытую говорил об этом задании.
통하이돔 지지 좀 룸바. 니타포에 티키토. 돌바다봉과레어 간도나 추추트. 같이 주이다 돈도. 같이 군 이다 하던가. 이킹군오 바몰레라치군.
Угу. А что может быть опаснее ситхов?
다금주스 딱미키 그라블 먹어. 같이 주이다 보던가. 돌바방크 원래 오간다 나루 추추트.
Чистое зло. Угу. Ирентатек. Понятно. Почему это животное столь опасно?
치군 이다 하던가 이킹군오 바몰레라치군 슬리모포도 나룬디 하던가 구 무주샥 바칸타 키예노노 나마바올레 라치군 룬다디 하던가 군 한가비 오늘 군 베스 칭 발라몰레 통킹바 노노덱.
Звучит так, будто они все вымерли.
미키 그라블 먹어 같이 주이다 보던가 돌바방크 원래 오간다 나루 추추트 먹으셔 본가 몰라 원하 찍네 통하이도 좀 룸바 니타포에 티키토 돌바다봉 원래 오간도나 추추트 같이 주이다 돈동가 유말리다 꾸떠도.
Великая охота? Что это?
치군 이다 하던가 이킹군오 바몰레라치군 슬리모포도 나 위 이다 난다야다 왔다 유마 와마 호호난데텍 룬다디 하던가 군 한가비 오늘 군 베스 칭 발라.
И какой ценой?
치군 이다 하던가 이킹군오 바몰레라치군 슬리모포도 나루 위 이다 난다야다 왔다 유마 와마 호호난데텍 아 셔퉁니 바토가 와노 쿠스베 칭 발라모 룬다디 하던가 군 한가비 오늘 군 베스 칭 발라몰레 통킹바 노노덱 독닌처 투군네.
Подработать ты имеешь в виду истребление террентатеков?
치군 이다 하던가 이킹군오 바몰레라치군 슬리모포도 나룬디 하던가 구 hunkabe 룬다디 하던가 군 hunkabi 오늘 군 베스 칭 발라몰레 통킹바 노노덱 독닌처 투군네 몰레라베스 위 이다 난다야다 왔다 유마 와마 호호난데텍 아 치군 이다 하던가 이킹군오 바몰레라치군 슬리모포도 나루.
Я не помню, что в комиксах было. Ильдром убил своего брата. И остались только вот Твилек, Вуман и Кильдром. Благодарю за предупреждение, буду настороже.
치군 이다 하던가 이킹군오 바몰레라치군 슬리모포도 나루.
Так, ну-ка.
동하이 도암지지 유말리스파.
На продажу что у тебя? Только дроидские части, да? И у него, по идее, ну, ничего не появилось. Да-да-да. А, 8,5. Угу. Ага. Ага. Угу. Купил. Да что?
Yes, what's on your mind?
Что у тебя? Ты в последнее время очень тихий. Ты в курсе?
Have I been quiet? Suppose I have. I guess I just don't like being left out of the loop.
Держит неведение? Я не понимаю.
Left out of the loop, you know, not being told anything, strung along. It's really starting to irritate me. For one thing, I want to know what the Jedi Council said to you.
Да ты там был.
And refused to tell me a thing about it.
That is none of your concern, Carth, and you would do well to leave the matter be.
I respect you, Bastila, but you've been as closed-mouthed as the rest of the Council. If you won't talk to me, then maybe somebody else will.
Почему все, что делают джедаи, кажется тебе странным?
I may not know much about the Jedi, but I do know they aren't famous for taking on old Padawans and sending them on dangerous assignments.
Пока что я неплохо справляюсь.
That is completely beside the point. The Jedi encouraged you to stay with us, and I don't believe the reasons they gave. You're a neophyte Padawan who's been saddled with the responsibility of tracking down these star maps. Why? That's not normal. I am not trying to provoke you or to imply that you're somehow responsible for the Jedi Council, but give me a hand here. There has to be a reason.
Хочешь сказать, что мне нечего здесь делать?
No, I didn't mean that you weren't wanted or that I want to go. It's just... Damn it. Well, I'll tell you this much. I'm not going to wait around until I'm betrayed again.
И что же ты собираешься с этим делать?
Nothing, not yet. I just better hope I don't get a reason to. Look, I didn't mean it that way. I want to get to Saul, not... No, forget it. It just seems that all I can do is insult you, isn't it? Just forget I said anything. Let's just get on with what we were doing.
Правильно. Так, вот.
I feel I must apologize for the way I acted towards you before in the Grove. It was wrong of me.
Ты думал, что темная сторона поглотил тебя? Забудь.
I am sorry for attacking you. I am sorry for thinking you would only try to kill me. I hope that by helping you in your task, I may redeem myself in your eyes and in my own.
Не волнуйся, Джухани. Я прощаю тебя.
Thank you. It is most reassuring to know that you can forgive me, even though I tried to take your life. I can only hope that in our time journeying together, I will succeed.
Бум. Угу. Итак. Всего 2 напарника у меня еще осталось. Вот здесь вот, да. А, нет, это Явин. Кашик и... Где Татуин? Татуин. Это и вот это. Мы Начнем, наверное, с кошика. Заберем Джедай и будем кайфовать. Ну или нет, не знаю. Пока что. Пум-пум. Пум-пум-пум-пум-пум-пум. Бум-бум-бум. Дальше. У Диабло.